you for coming out to CSUN FASA's Filipino graduation for the graduates of 2020 and 2021. Although this isn't the ideal way I want to plan P-Grad, this event is going to be very memorable for each and every one of us. To start off our ceremony, we will be starting with the American and Philippine national anthem. Hey, so here are some opening remarks from me. So good evening, graduates. It is my honor to be here on a special day where you can celebrate with your end of college journey with your friends, family, and loved ones. Thank you to those who took part of this event, and I hope that this Filipino graduation is one you will remember. With that being said, let's begin the ceremony. So each of the graduates standing before you will be saying a speech in honor of their commencements. And we will be starting off with the graduates of 2020 because unfortunately last year they were not able to participate in P-Grad, so I want to include them in this joint ceremony along with the graduates of this year. So we're going to get started with graduates of 2020. First off, we have Josh Gomez with his BS in Finance.
Hi guys, thank you so much for coming to P-Grad. I really do appreciate it. I'm just going to keep this short and simple. I never thought I would be in this club when I first joined, or when I first got into college. I didn't get in until really late, like the second half of my junior year. I decided to give it a try, and I'm really glad that I did because, everybody's like, oh, you'll find your family. But I really did find my family, and I'm really thankful for that. I guess I'll just keep this simple. I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me and making sure that I'm doing what I want to do and not forcing something that has no interest to me on me. I'd like to thank my friends for always being there for me and for all the laughs and all the memories that we shared throughout my 2.5 years in FASA. I'd like to thank my wonderful girlfriend for being there through the ups and the downs and keeping me grounded and just being the most wonderful partner that I could ever ask for. I'd like to thank my kuyas and my ates for being amazing mentors to me and making sure that I'm not going through this college process and, like PCN and board, that I'm not going through that alone, and they always have some insight and guidance for that. And lastly, I would like to thank my 12 disciples, my 12 audings for, I don't want to call you guys kids because you guys are adults, but I mean, you guys are amazing kids that I can't wait to see grow and flourish and walk that stage as well. And hopefully, you guys get a real graduation and a non virtual P-Grad. But yeah, I'd really like to thank this club for everything it gave me, and it really did make my college experience a whole lot better.
Next up, we have Joanna Marie Concha Guillermo with her BA in Sociology, specializing in social justice and social welfare.
It's been a crazy 5 years in college and then a whole year of post grad during a pandemic. And I wanted to thank my family, especially my sister, my dad, my mom, my cousin Chelsea, and Tita Arlene for pushing me throughout it all. And of course, my FASA family and FASA friends. I couldn't have done it without you all. I've learned so much in these past more than half a decade, and it's been amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So thank you all for the lessons, the love, and support. And I'm excited to see what I do next, and I'm excited to see what you do next. So keep going. And for all the newbies and FASA freshmen or whatever, you are headed for so much love, and you got this, and you have a lot of support behind you, and ancestors and FASA alumni who got your back. So you're loved, you're cared for, and I love you and I care for you. So thank you again, everyone, for just being there. And yeah, okay, bye.
We have Isaac Leon with his BS in Public Health.
Evening, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I want to start off by congratulating the 2020 and 2021 graduates. It feels great to be participating in P-Grad with so many friends and having the support of other friends and family come together, even if it is online. So thank you for that, VP Kayla, for doing this. I participated in 4 friendship games, led one, shout out to FASA Airlines, was in 4 PCNs, did 4 boards, and all that was left to do was participate in P-Grad. My college experience was FASA, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. I always wondered what kind of person I'd be if I hadn't listened to joining from another fellow graduate here, one of my BFFs, Ralph. I don't think I'd be less of a person, but the lessons I learned here have helped me grow and know myself better. I became less ignorant, more culturally competent, and learned leadership skills, all which are important life skills. I learned how to talk to people, which I also think is important in becoming an adult. I even realized what career path I wanted to take. Most importantly, what I've gained is to become a more confident person, whether that be comfortable and proud of who I am or be willing to take on challenges that may lead to failure. But even then, learning a lesson in that failure. Apart from these lessons, I really don't think I'd have a lifetime full of hilarious memories and the friendships that came from here. There will never be enough words to describe how grateful I am for this club. I want to thank you all as a whole for never shunning anyone who wasn't Filipino. Your acceptance is one of the best qualities I will always tell people about. To end, I want to thank all of my best friends, my ates, my kuya, all of the outings, Grands, alumni, spring boards 17, 18, 19, and fall board 17 as well as fall board 20 and spring board 21 for a great year. I love you all and congratulations once again.
Now we have Kirby Ortega with her BA in CTVA Multimedia Production and BA in Asian American Studies.
Hi, my name is Sam Shingamatsu.
Oops, sorry.
Hello to my family, my friends, CSUN FASA, and my fellow graduates. My name is Kirby Ortega, and in 2020, I graduated with a BA in CTVA Multimedia Production, as well as a BA in Asian American Studies. I have also had the pleasure of being a FASA member in my 4 years of undergrad, participating in 3 Filipino cultural nights, and serving on 4 boards as alumni chair, sergeant-at-arms, secretary, and finally this past year's president. For those of you that know me, you know I love telling stories and I love talking about myself. And even though Filipino graduation is my opportunity to tell you all about myself and all my stories, I know I couldn't possibly have time to thank all the people I need to thank. After all, who I am now has a lot to do with the people in my life. So let's just jump right into the thank yous. I'd first like to thank my best friends from growing up and my best friends from high school. Knowing that I had people rooting for me on the other side of the 405 really kept me going at times. And even though there were so many occasions where time and distance forced us to be apart, the rare moments we were able to share again made it seem like we saw each other just yesterday. I thank you for your patience, your support, and your friendship. You've tolerated me for this long, and I hope you'll stick around a lot longer. Next, I'd like to thank the friends I've met during my time here at CSUN, especially in FASA. I am so blessed to have been surrounded by people who encourage me to pursue learning how to be a better leader, student, friend, and person. Alongside them, I've been able to learn more about my culture and about myself. I've met my best friends here, and to be honest, sometimes I picture my life 30 years later, and I can clearly see them to still be part of my life. I like to imagine what my kids sound like when my friends visit on weekends. So happy to see their Tita Kate or their Tito John and all their other titos and titas and godparents. We've cried together, celebrated together, stressed together, worked together, and laughed together. I love the circles of friends I found here, and I will always be grateful to find my second home here with such amazing people. I'd also like to thank my FASA Kuyas, Ate, and my audience. My Kuya Dom was one of my first friends in FASA and someone I look up to, inspiring me to relentlessly pursue my passions the way that he does. My Kuya Isaac was also one of my first friends in FASA, showing me endless love and always being my late night study partner before watching really bad movies together. My Kuya Francisco always picks on me. He always kindly drives me places and gives me advice and loves joking around with me. My Kuya Dan inspires me to keep finding the little joys in life and to be myself. My Ate Shar, one of my closest friends and my fellow emo music enthusiast, is one of my biggest inspirations and role models and one of my biggest fans. I am forever grateful for her jokes and her encouraging words and her kindness and all the crazy adventures we've been on together. To all my famous Subi audience, Danielle, Rose, Andrea, Caitlin, Pam, Julianne, Emile, Mark, Emily, Ashley, Jessie, Delon, and Yella. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be an ate/overbearing mother of 13. I love the laughs you've brought me and the love you've shared and the lessons we've learned together. You all know this, but I love you most and I'm proud of you always. Finally, I'd like to thank my parents and my family. To my parents, Bob and Joji, as I refer to them by first name, Thank you for giving me and Hannah all of your love and your time. Even while both working full-time jobs, you made sure to never miss any event we participated in. I'm sorry I didn't go into science as you'd one day hoped, but thank you for always supporting my ambitions. Thank you for teaching me the values of hard work, determination, and kindness. Thank you for sparking my love for movies, music, and life in general. To my older sister Hannah, thank you for always being my biggest inspiration. I've watched you work so hard in everything you do, and you never give up. Despite always worrying about the expectations you've got for me, I've always been proud to have such a cool sister like that. And of course, I must thank my family that helped raise me. Auntie Bernie, thank you for loving me like a second mother and taking care of me when my parents worked long hours and for always making me fat. Papa, thank you for loving me so unconditionally and sparking my love for storytelling by always sharing your stories with me. To my Papa Pete, Mama Joe, and Mama Let, thank you for watching over me all these years. As much as I would have loved to share this moment with you in person, I could always feel your presence with me every step of the way. Shaska, this is truly disgusting to say since we never say anything like this, but thank you for being my best friend. Even though we're cousins, it's always felt like I have another sister. You've literally been through everything with me, and I'm grateful for all of it. Thank you to my huge family for the loud gatherings, the food, the laughs, and the endless amounts of love. Thank you to all of you for raising me into the woman I am today. I know that no matter what path I decide to take from now on, I'm never alone and I'm never short on love and support. I'm surrounded by people who encourage me and inspire me. There are so many obstacles ahead of me, but there are also so many victories I'm about to experience. No matter the troubles I'm going to face in the future, every learning experience I've had, and all the people who fill so much of my heart are going to keep pushing me forward. If life strikes me down, I'm going to keep rising and becoming more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Yay! Okay, so next up we have
Hi.
Sam Shigematsu with her BA in Cinema and Television Arts, minor in theater.
Hi, my name is Sam Shigematsu. I graduated last year with a major in cinema and television arts in the multimedia production option. I also graduated with a minor in theater in acting and directing. My time throughout CSUN and CSUN FASA has been one incredible ride. And continuing my journey, I know it's gonna be just as wild as it had started. But I would just want to say that I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful for all of the opportunities and all of the memories that I've gained throughout my time in college. All the people who have made a mark on my journey, who have contributed to my experience. I'm so very thankful for them. Shout out to my pep squad. Yo, I love you ladies. Also, I want to thank my family for getting me throughout this journey. I just want to be a good role model for my sister. She's going into high school. She's graduating 8th grade. Can you believe it? But yeah, I also want to thank my boyfriend, Louis. I love you, babe. Sorry, I'm cheesy. But yeah, I just want to say that I'm very proud of myself for my journey and my growth so far. I know that there's still a lot that I need to work on in order to get to a point where I know I've kind of made it in a way, you know? But seeing myself come so far since how I started, I'm very proud of myself. And I know that there's still a lot to do, but I know that I can get through it. And I'm very thankful for everything. I'm excited for the next journey.
Congratulations to the graduates of 2020. Thank you for participating in the ceremony. We are all very proud of you for what you've accomplished in your college careers. Before we continue with the graduates of 2021, we will be taking a 5-minute intermission. These remaining graduates spent almost a year, actually a year, learning virtually, which from personal experience is pretty hard. Having to learn fully online can be challenging, but they did it and they are here standing before you today, ready to accept their commencement. Starting off with our graduates of 2021, we have Ralph Martin Agbayani with a BS in Industrial Engineering.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching this. Ralph Martin Agbayani, and I'm graduating with my Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. Actually, not from CSUN, but from Cal Poly Pomona. So long story short, while I was at Moore Park Community College, I joined FASA. I spent 3 amazing years with them, and I don't regret it one bit. From my first PCN, Ginelas 2016, to Nandito Ako 2018, to Friendship Games with Poke Center, FASA Next Door, and FASA Airlines, and all of the meetings and events in between, I honestly had some of the best memories of my life with my FASA family. I have so many people to thank, so let's make this quick. I want to thank my family, mom, Lola, dad, Mumay Bitoy, my dogs, all my family here in the States. I want to thank my bebe, Alice. Thank you, Kuya Martin and Justin, Ate Jessica and Jenna, and all of my grands. My audings, Ashley, Camille, Teresa, and Pam. Bayani fam, I love you all dearly. Spring 2018 monoboard. I'll never forget you all. And all the amazing friends I made in FASA in my 3 years. We shared a lot of little memories that I'll never forget. Sa lahat ng aking pamilya sa Pilipinas, maraming salamat sa iyong suporta throughout the years. Mahal na mahal ko kayong lahat at miss ko na kayong lahat sobra. I promise I'll visit you all back home very, very soon, sometime after graduation. So to everyone I mentioned and didn't mention, you all have a special place in my heart, and no matter what, I'm always here for you. I want to finish this off with some advice for the current FASA generation and future generations. So number 1, don't be afraid to take college slow. College isn't a race, it is a journey, and I definitely went through that journey. And number 2, don't be afraid to reach out to your elders. So people like me, we've all been through the same struggles you're going through, and we're here to always help you in your personal life and career life. And finally, thank you. Stay safe. I love you all. And CSUN FASA forever. Okay, bye. Where's the stop button? Bye.
Next up, we have Kate Ragosa Alviar with a BS in Kinesiology, Exercise Science.
Dear family and friends, though this may have not been the Filipino graduation you thought you would be attending, I'd like to thank you for coming and joining us today. I'm sure a lot of others here today feel this when I say that without FASA, my college experience would have been nothing. I can still remember my first events as a freshman, still a little shy, not knowing anyone or knowing much about my culture I was born into. But that's where FASA came in. Like every Filipino party or gathering, they welcomed me with open arms and made me feel included and wanted. They taught me so much about my culture that I had very little knowledge of and helped me understand the meaning of identity as a Filipino American. Exposure to the Filipino culture started a flame in me as much as others, and it became a newfounded love that I had for my culture and allowed me to dig deeper into my roots all 4 years of college. Never in a million years would I have imagined that a group of Filipino college students would be my safe space all throughout college. But even then, it's much more than that to me. It's my second home away from home. These are the people I would look for during class breaks so we could eat, sleep, study, or even just talk to each other to relieve the stress from school. These are the friends that I would go to when things got tough, and with school, board, and FASA events all happening at the same time, things did get tough. These are the friends that are basically family to me, and the people I want to keep in my life forever. It's safe to say that most college experiences, if not all, have their ups and downs, and mine was definitely a roller coaster. But a constant throughout these 4 years were the people who loved and supported me throughout my journey. To my parents, I know my college lifestyle was not what you expected, always going out and being walay with my friends. But the memories and experiences I had during these times have made me into the person I am today. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for allowing me to live those experiences and for always supporting me no matter what. To my Ate Steph, thank you for always being present in my life. No matter how far, how close we were, you were that constant reminder that I always had someone rooting for me. To Jeanette, thank you for making my last year of college bearable. From spontaneous somi runs to 4 a.m. BTS concerts, thank you for giving me my last year of college memories that I could look back on. To Nikki and DJ, thank you for always being there for me, even if you wanted to or not. Your presence in my life reminds me that your dad is still watching over us. To my FASA ates and kuyas, thank you for guiding me through the stress of college and for all the great laughs that we've shared the past 4 years. To my adings, thank you for allowing me to be your ate. I'm still learning how to be a good big sister to all 8 of you, but for now, thank you for always bringing me joy and teaching me how to be a mentor. To my forever friends, you know who you are, Jonathan, Kirby, Kayla, Crispy, Doreen, Josh, and Dom. You all hold a special place in my heart, and I thank all of you for getting me through my toughest semesters in college. You taught me how to be unapologetically me, and I've never been so thankful for a group of people for helping me realize my self-worth. Thank you, family, and thank you, FASA, for helping me grow into the person I am today. I hope to continue making all of you proud as I move on to my future endeavors and to continue being the best version of myself. I love you, and I can't wait to see everyone succeed.
Next up, we have Cedric Santos with his BS in Family Studies.
Good evening. I'm Cedric Santos, and I want to say congratulations to everybody in the class of 2020 and 2021. We did it. We made it. Congrats, guys. Favorite FASA memories would have to be going to the TV lounge, my friendship games experiences, and of course doing PCN 33. Shout out to Dom and Charlene, and of course my favorite dance of all time, Tinikling. Yay. that was the most rewarding dance of them all, and shout out to my OG partner Joanna Guillermo. Love you. These past 5 years of being at CSUN, I learned more about just finding myself out there rather than learning from a bunch of textbooks and going through each subject. And I just want to say I'm thankful that I learned that throughout these past 5 years. First, I want to thank God, and to my parents, mom, dad, I want to thank you guys for always loving me and for always understanding what I'm going through, especially during the times I was, switching majors. And to my girlfriend, Bianca, love you, baby. Thank you for always loving me and for always caring and being supportive every time I'm, just going to school. And to my best friend, Christopher Kabangbang, I love you, bro. Thank you for always, having my back. And I want to thank my Kuya John, Rachel, and all my audings, Ronald, Justin, John, Bea, Nico, Lana, Rob, Camilo, Gabby, and Robic. Thank you, guys. I love you. And thank you, CSUN FASA.
Next up, we have Jonathan Lochenlali with his BS in Computer Science and his minor in Mathematics.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Lochenlali, And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been with me throughout this 5-year journey. Coming into this club as a shy freshman, I definitely wouldn't have anticipated how much this club has impacted my life. Being in this club has let me meet people who pushed me out of my comfort zone and also got me back up on my feet when I was knocked down. Fast forward to today, after doing 2 PCNs, 4 friendship games, and shout out to FASA Furious, and 3 board positions. I think it's fair to say that I've made quite a few memories along the way. Now, it is a bit surreal for me to say that I'm graduating now with a major in computer science, a minor in mathematics, and somehow published 2 research papers along the way. However, those accomplishments, friend groups, kuyas, and ates aside, none of this would have been possible if it weren't for my family. To my mom, dad, and younger sister Caitlin, it's done. I've done it. I've graduated, and the work has finally shown its success. Those weeks where I couldn't come to the family function or eat dinner with you because I was too busy studying or I was in class, thank you for cheering me on, and thank you for letting me put in the work so that I can achieve this success. From hey, can you pick me up, PCN practice is over, to hey, my graduation ceremony is this Saturday. Thank you for being the greatest support group I can ever ask for. For all those times that you cheered me on and encouraged me to pursue my crazy and ambitious endeavors. Thank you so much. And needless to say, you've flown so high.
So now we have Dominik Lees with his BS in Public Health.
Hello everyone, my name is Dominik Lees, and I would like to congratulate the class of 2020 and 2021. We made it. Mom, Dad, thank you for the support and lessons that you taught over the years. I honestly wouldn't be the person who I am today without you guys. I also want to thank my friends who constantly push me and challenge me, because without you guys, I wouldn't have developed and grown as a person. I want to thank CSUN FASA for allowing me to share my time with them. I will always cherish the memories that we made, both the good and the bad. And to all the members who are here today, thank you for supporting us and making the club what it is today. And I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Okay, now we have Doreen Aller with her BS in Sociology.
Hello, everyone. I'm Doreen Aller, and I'm graduating with a degree in Sociology. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you to my friends and family watching this right now, and thank you for always supporting and believing in me. Especially to my parents, my siblings, and my grandma watching in the living room right now. I love you, and thank you for motivating me to always follow my dreams. Being a transfer student, giving this speech right now is a bit bittersweet because my time at CSUN was cut short, but that doesn't mean I didn't gain some of the best experiences in my life. Thank you, FASA, for welcoming me into this family and for giving me the opportunity to grow as a person. Before transferring, I told myself that I wasn't going to join this club because, to be honest, I was just looking forward to doing homework and commuting every day from home to school. I also thought that transferring from a community college, large university, would be rough and terrifying. But this mindset quickly changed when one of my best friends, Kirby, took me to SC Pasa Beach Day before the semester started. Little did I know, this was where I would meet the most welcoming people, some of my best friends, and second family. The biggest thank you to my boyfriend Jonathan for always cheering me on and being by my side through it all. Thank you to Nasty Chat for being one of the best support systems I could have. Thank you to my addings, at the Raquel and at the Jessie, cousin squad, for always being such a bright presence in my life. And truly, everyone I have gotten a chance to know because of FASA. I will forever be grateful. And even if I still can't believe this is real, I would just like to share that I will be attending UCLA in the fall for their Masters of Social Science program. Thank you!
And lastly, we have Chris Palon with his BA in Theater and minor in Communications.
Hello, CSUN FASA family, friends, and the classes of 2020 and 2021. Congrats to you all on a successful college career. For those of you I've never had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Chris, but I mostly go by Chris P. I came into Cal State Northridge with very little knowledge about myself, no friends, and very little idea who I was and what I wanted to do. My first couple of months at CSUN were tough, and I even considered going back home and just attending my local college instead. I was working 40 hours a week, taking 17 units, and struggling with my mental and physical health. However, that all changed when I decided to take part in CAP. I met my first Alviar there, and she encouraged me to do PCN for the first time. Through PCN, I found a home, I finally found friends, and I started to take my acting career a little more seriously. I went to more FASA meetings, and I also would go on to serve multiple board positions. I met many more people, including my girlfriend, my best friends, and all my kuyas, ates, and audings. So thank you to Kuya Dom, Kuya Isaac, Ate Iya, Ate Charlene, Ate Erica, Ate Margie for always helping me and believing in me. It meant a lot for you all to be there throughout my college journey. I'd like to thank all my audings. There's a lot of them, but I'm going to name them all. So Fernando, Mark, Matt, Troy, Julian, DJ, Jason, Reese, Keno, Saul, Jules, Julianne, Jose, and Kendra. You all helped me grow as an older sibling figure and helped me get through all my tough times, and every moment and interaction that I got with you was very memorable, and I'll always remember our fam days. To all my boards, so Spring 19, Spring 20, Fall 20, and Spring 21, I thank you for allowing me to grow and for believing in me as well. Thank you to my girlfriend Kayla for setting this event up and for loving me unconditionally for the past 2.5 years. It really means a lot. I remember meeting you at my first PCN, and then us going on our first date up until now, and you just always find a new way to make me happy, so thank you for that, and I'll be forever thankful that FASA brought us together. And lastly, I want to thank my parents and my brother. I wouldn't be here without you. You're all my rock, and my support, and the countless advice and sacrifice that you made for me in the past. I know I'll be able to make up in the future after I find a job. And lastly, thank you, FASA, again. It's through all these experiences that I've become who I am and achieved what I have today. FASA is my family, and family's forever. So, although I'm an alumni now and leaving CSUN, I'll always be here to support and visit. Thank you.
We're reaching towards the end of our ceremony, but before we go, here are some words from our very own graduate and CSUN FASA's Fall 2020 and Spring 2021 President, Kirby Ortega.
Hello, it's me again. I promise this will be much shorter than my previous speech. To our CSUN FASA graduates of 2020 and 2021, we congratulate you on your achievements, and we wish you all the best on your next adventures. We wish we could have done our typical in-person P-Grad, but we are still blessed to be here with you and to allow you this space with your loved ones. I am sure I can speak for all of FASA when I say how thankful we are to have met you during your time here. We've gotten to know many of you as friends, leaders, classmates, and of course chosen family. We've made so many unforgettable memories with you, and we are overjoyed to celebrate your hard work and dedication today. Through all the obstacles, victories, laughter, tears, and, for some of us, virtual setbacks, you deserve to be celebrated for your perseverance. Whether you think so or not, you've grown in some way, shape, or form up to this point. Through everything that's happened over the past year, you did it. It wasn't the easiest, but you did it. We are very lucky to have witnessed your growth. We hope for your continuous growth as you set off to have many more experiences and meet so many new people who are going to be so lucky to know you. We are so excited to see how you write your next chapters in life, and know that wherever you decide to take your journey, you always have a home here at FASA, and we are always rooting for you. I leave you with some beautiful words that this really cool club told me. You gave me the strength to dream, You taught me how to fly. I have soared the highest mountains. I've never flown so high. And it's all because you believed in me, my FASA family. From our famous FASA song, I hope you never forget that your FASA family believes in you. Thank you, and once again, congratulations from the Spring 2021 board and all of CSUN FASA to our graduates here with us today. We love you, and welcome to the retirement home, y'all. Thank you so much.
So that was the end of all of our graduates of 2020 and 2021. To end the ceremony, I just want to thank all the graduates for participating in this joint P-Grad. Each and every one of you holds a special place in my heart, and to be standing here before you, planning this special day just for you and all of your loved ones means so much to me. If it weren't for FASA, I wouldn't have met any of you. I wouldn't have met some of the closest friends to me, my kuyas, my ates, my audings, my grands, my best friends, my boyfriend, my second family. We have all made such amazing and unforgettable memories together that I will always cherish for the rest of my life. Thank you all of you for being the most supportive, most caring, and wonderful people I know. I'm beyond blessed to have met you through this amazing organization, and as much as I start this year just thinking about you all graduating and going on to bigger and better things, I can't help but be proud. You have all accomplished so much, and I'm glad to be able to watch you all grow even more than you have before. No matter where life takes us, I know that I could count on each individual in this room to support, love, and care for me. I'm going to steal a quote from The Office, but Andy Bernard said it best when he said, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." I love you all so much. Make me proud. With that being said, I would like to ask all the graduates to move their tassels from right to left, or any other method you would like your symbol of commencement to be. Take this moment to remember all the academic and personal achievements that have brought you to this day. Remember all the people that have supported you and cheered you on throughout these few years. It's a different journey for each of us, and now you're all here standing in front of your friends and family, proud of what you have accomplished. Congratulations to you all. You did it. Presenting to you the class for 2020 and 2021. Yeah! You guys kind of mute yourselves and cheer for yourselves.
Yeah.
You all. Thank you. Congratulations to you all.